Hello and welcome back to another series episode of the Health Walk with Coach Carmen. That is me. If you are new to me, my name is Carmen Walker and I am a certified health and life coach. I have been coaching now for a little over 3 to 4 years and I am enjoying it. I'm loving it. I cannot wait to get up in the morning and help others be healthier. That is my passion. That is my mission. That is what I do and who I am. A little background about me. I was diagnosed with diabetic ketoacidosis about 4.5 years ago. I was hospitalized for 2 days and I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. Fast forward 2 days later, I was discharged on insulin. 3 months later, I went to my first doctor's appointment and I was taken off of insulin. My A1C had come down from the 10.5 to around a 6. So I was taken off of insulin by my doctor. After that, my weight loss journey truly kicked off and has been going strong ever since. To date, I have lost 75 plus pounds, no fad diets, no weight loss surgeries, just simply changing my lifestyle, making healthier eating decisions, moving more, and all of the great stuff that comes along with a healthy lifestyle. And these are the things that I am obliged to teach you who may or may not have your own journey with prediabetes or type 2 diabetes. Maybe you have some other health issues, or maybe like high blood pressure, or maybe you are just wanting to get healthier because you know deep down inside that you can do better and you can be better. I understand. That was me for quite a few years before I officially began my healthy lifestyle change. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad that you're here. Today we're going to be talking all about how to stop procrastinating with weight loss, and we're going to get right into it because I want you to make sure that you get all of this wonderful information I'm getting ready to drop on you, okay? A couple of housekeeping things real quick. If you have not already begin following me here on Instagram, please make sure that you click that follow button. Also, you can find me on Facebook at Carmen Walker Coaching Service. Carmen Walker Coaching Service, Carmen Walker Coaching Service. Please make sure that you head on over to my Facebook page after this broadcast. Okay, don't turn me off just yet, but make sure that you follow me on Facebook. Also, I have a wonderful, amazing, justthebomb.com Facebook group that I would love for you to become a part of. It's called T2D Wellness Warriors. That stands for Type 2 Diabetic Wellness Warriors. If you are struggling with type 2 diabetes and trying to manage it, trying to control it, want to get your A1C down, want to lose weight, it's not happening for you, you don't really understand why, all you was told by your doctor was you need to lose some weight, but you were given no clear-cut plan on how to do that, you have no idea how to go about that, that group is for you. All right, we would love to have you. So please make sure that you join that as well. You can find all of this information in my bio. If you click the link at the top of my Instagram page, you will see I have a bio page that has all of the links to my social media there, as well as a sign up page for the Facebook group, the Type 2 Diabetic Wellness Warriors. So again, please make sure that you're following me on social medias and make sure that you join my Facebook group. If you've been struggling with weight loss and you're ready to get off the struggle bus, we are ready to help you. Okay? All right. Okay. So today, there's 3 takeaways I want you to get from today's training about procrastination with weight loss. I want you to understand procrastination and what it is, and I want you to understand the causes of it, okay? And then I want to give you a few ways to overcome it, okay? So, and I have a very special offer for you at the end of this training, so please make sure that you stick with me to the very end. I promise I won't be long. I'm not one to prolong the time. I want to give you the information that I have for you, and I want you to let it soak in, and I want you to be able to go on about your day feeling more informed, more empowered to take control of your health. Okay? All right, so let's talk about first procrastination and understanding what it is, okay? And what I'm looking at, guys, are my notes, okay? I want to make sure that I don't miss anything. And so I make some notes for myself, and you see me looking down periodically. That's what I'm looking at, okay? So basically, what is procrastination? It's the act of delaying or putting off something. Do you do that? Are you doing that now with weight loss? Are you one of those people? Oh, and y'all, I can identify 100% because I used to do it. I used to be one of those people that would look at myself in the mirror, didn't really like what I saw, knew that I needed to change some things about my lifestyle, such as how I was eating, the fact that I wasn't exercising at all, or when I did, I was very inconsistent with it, right? Does this sound like you? Come on now, give me a heart emoji at the bottom of this video if you can understand what I'm talking about, if you're there, because I understand exactly what that feels like. That used to be me, where I knew that I needed to change some things about my lifestyle. I wanted to change those things, but I kept putting it off. I remember I had a friend who used to, she was faithful in going to walk every morning. And I said, oh, I want to do that. And so she and I, we set it up to where she would call me every morning and I would meet her at the track that we were supposed to walk at. And I tell you what, it's just like I couldn't pry myself out of bed. I did not have the motivation to do it. I knew I needed to. I knew I wanted to, but I just couldn't seem to bridge the gap between wanting to and actually executing, right? So I procrastinated. I would say, oh, I'll do it tomorrow morning, or oh, I'll do it later. And y'all, that attitude prolonged my weight loss journey at least 7 years. Yeah. Because what happens is seconds become minutes, minutes become hours, hours become days, days become weeks, weeks become months, months become years, y'all. It can really roll through just that fast, okay? So procrastination is basically just putting it off. And I heard a quote once, and it's always stuck with me: why put off for tomorrow what you can do today? That is so true, and particularly speaking with weight loss, because weight loss is one of those things where, you can put it off, but the weight is not going to go away. The habits that you want to change, the unhealthy habits, whatever they may be, that's keeping you at an unhealthy weight, they're not going to change. Nothing's going to change until you do. And so this is why procrastination is so dangerous. Many people put off doing difficult tasks or critical tasks because they don't feel like they have the time, or they feel like they do have the time. They have more time than they think they have, right? And that's the trap of procrastinating. So a lot of times this is like a downward spiral, because the more we procrastinate, the more irritable we feel about procrastinating, the more energy we put to being irritable. That makes us more prone to procrastinate because it's draining, right? And at the end of the day, none of it's productive. None of it's productive, and none of it's going to get you closer to where you need and want to be, okay? So what are some common reasons why we procrastinate? Laziness. Come on, let's keep it real, y'all. Let's keep You cannot fix it until you face it. You got to face it to fix it. Laziness. We have a perfectionism complex. And what do I mean by that? Y'all, if it's either all or nothing, it's either you're going to do it and do it perfect, or you're not going to do it at all. Wrong. What this attitude does is it keeps you from even trying. It keeps you from even starting, because you're so wrapped around being perfect, until your attitude is, if I can't do a perfect burpee, or if I can't walk a perfect mile, right? Or if I can't do 5 perfect jumping jacks, then I'm not going to do it. And of course, I may be over exaggerating with the 5 jumping jacks, but at the end of the day, you got to start where you are and know that you're going to make some mistakes. It's okay. We're not striving for perfection. We're striving for effort. That is the most important thing. Okay? Effort trumps perfection every day of the week. Every day of the week. Okay? Because it's the effort that's going to get you there, not the perfection. Because perfection doesn't exist. Nobody's perfect. And nobody does anything perfect all the time. Very few times do we ever do anything perfect. Why? Because we're imperfect beings. So get perfection out of your head. Okay? Another reason is fear. And this fear, y'all, it can cut both ways. What do I mean by that? You can have a fear of success, or a fear of failure. So, for example, a fear of failure is, if you run this mile today, what if you don't see any weight loss from it? Well, the thing about it is running one day may not be the thing to get you to your weight loss goals that day, okay? You can't expect to start that morning and see results that evening, but if you keep running that mile, you are definitely going to see results. Consistency is key. Consistency, say it with me. Consistency is key. Consistency is key. Okay? Because that consistency is what's going to get you to your weight loss goals. On the flip side of fear of failure, fear of success. What if you do succeed? What if you keep doing the things that are going to get you to your weight loss goals? What happens then? You know, there are some people who have trouble adapting to their new body after they achieve their weight loss goals or after they began losing the weight. It can be difficult for some people actually to start loving the new them, you know, to get used to the smaller size, to get used to some of the comments that you get from some people, right? And even just get adjusting to their new frame. So at the end of the day, don't be scared of succeeding. Don't be scared of failing. Be scared of not starting at all. That is the biggest. I don't want you to be scared of anything, but if you're going to be concerned about something, be concerned with not starting at all, because that is the biggest sabotager of all, and that is the one thing that's going to guarantee you never get to where you belong and where you want to be on your weight loss journey if you never start. Okay? Another thing, and this was an issue that I had, making it a priority. So basically, when you don't prioritize your health and you put it on the back burner and you put everybody else and everything else first, that may work out for a while, but behind the scenes, more and more damage is being done. Damage to your organs, damage to your mindset, damage to your self-esteem, damage to your body, your health. It's not worth it. You've got to prioritize your health. I'm telling you something I know, y'all. I know. When I got hospitalized for those 2 days, that was my breaking point. And I said, you know what? It's time for a change. By hook or by crook, I'm going to get better because I know I can be better. I want to be better, and I'm going to do the darn thing. And it doesn't matter what happens, what comes up in my day. I'm going to prioritize my health. I have had things hit me in my days where I have had to restructure my day, meaning I may not have been able to work out first thing like I may have planned, or I may not have been able to work out in my regular workout time that I have set. Oh, but homegirl got it in. It's a mind thing. You've got to want it. And you can't want it for anybody else. You got to want it for you. Meaning you can't want to be healthier just for your husband or your wife or your kids, or those are good reasons. Please don't get me wrong. But you've got to want this thing for yourself because you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. All right. So now that we've covered why we procrastinate, let's talk about real briefly procrastination as a whole. So is it good or bad? Let me challenge you that it can be good or bad. So when laziness is the cause of your procrastination, and we talked about that just now, consider it a strength. You might be developing mental strength you can develop mental strength through being lazy. And what that means is that that's something that you can change. You can pump yourself up. You can encourage yourself, right? So that laziness is that's causing that procrastination. You can actually flip that and use it to fuel you getting better, okay? But the problem with, letting laziness set in for too long is that it becomes a habit, okay? So watch that, all right? But on the flip side of that, when you talk about procrastination being a good thing, okay, you can use it to complete a task despite being worried or having some tension, going on at that time. No matter what's going on with you mentally, you can throw those emotions to the side, right? Procrastinate those feelings to push through to get done what you need to get done. Make sense? So, if you are a worrier procrastinator, because there are different types of procrastinators. A worrier procrastinator is afraid of failing. We talked about that. They don't begin because they doubt their ability to do it. I remember the first time I tried running, I kind of felt like that, like, what if I don't run right? What if I mean, I've never ran before. I'm a little intimidated by it, right? Because I found out quickly that it looks easier than, it really is. Like there's a certain form you need to have. There's a certain posture. There's a certain way that you need to run for you, right? Everybody's run, what's the word? Everybody's run, y'all, I'm sorry, brain fart. There's a certain run, a run stepping type thing, if you guys understand what I'm saying, that everybody does differently. Okay, so there's a different way that everyone runs that's comfortable for them, depending on their height, depending on how their feet land. You know what I mean? There's a right way to do it, and not a not so right way, but everybody has their own rhythm, is what I'm trying to say, and they have to get into their own rhythm. So when I first started, I was just like, okay, what if I don't do this right? What if I don't like it? Here's a solution if that's the type of person that you are. Believe in yourself and it will become less of a big deal, okay? And make sure that you have a plan, a backup plan. Okay, so what if I start running and I hate it? Okay, what can I do, what can I try next that I feel like I would be better at, right? It's good to have that kind of plan in place so that you don't let being fearful of failure stop you from ever trying. Okay, another type of procrastinator, we talked about it, the perfectionist. Okay, their thing is, if I don't complete the task or whatever I'm trying to do, I'm a failure. So a lot of times they don't even start. Well, engage in positive self-talk when you get to thinking that way, and learn to make mistakes. Mistakes, okay, are going to help you improve. They're going to help you be your best. Okay, so I want you guys to get from this that procrastination does not lead you closer to your goals. It's going to keep you from reaching them. So stop procrastinating, okay? And, 3 causes of it is the lack of ability to start. What you might be trying to do, you view as boring or challenging. That's why I strongly encourage my clients to make sure that whenever you start an exercise program, first you check with your doctor, okay, to make sure that you're physically able to carry out whatever it is that you're trying to start. And then make sure that you are doing something you want to do, okay? If you know you hate running, don't run. Don't try to run. Walk if you like walking better. Maybe you're a kickboxer. Maybe you like aerobic stepping. Whatever it is, okay, that can get you moving and that can get you going in the right direction, that will help you drop those extra pounds. There's no right or wrong exercise, okay? What fits you is what's right for you, okay? And a lot of people, again, procrastinate because of decision fatigue. They just can't decide. Well, try different things. If you're one of those type of people like me who didn't know what I liked and what I didn't like because I really didn't work out like I needed to and should have, so I didn't really know what worked for me, I tried different things. And I found that I love walking, I love running, I love being outside, right? I would rather be outside than go to a gym. I would rather work out from home than work out at a gym. Maybe you love the gym. If that's the case, hey, go get you a gym membership. Do what you like to do, because what's going to happen is it's going to increase your self-esteem. You'll notice that fear of failure is going to dissipate, and it's going to help improve your health so that you can be around for your family, you can be around for your friends, you can be around for yourself. You can show up every day as your best self, looking great, feeling great, and most of all, being great. Okay? So, a few ways to overcome procrastination. Create your own routine or system. That way you're more likely to stick with it. Embrace your fears. Lean into those fears, okay? The only ain't nothing to it but to do it, right? So make sure you lean into those fears and acknowledge how you're feeling. Don't run from it, okay? Have a clear goal or objective, all right? So maybe today you want to walk a mile, maybe 2 miles. Make sure that you keep that goal in the back of your head, because that's what's going to keep you motivated, okay? Avoid striving for perfection. It does not exist, y'all. Avoid it. Avoid striving for it, because it doesn't exist. Effort trumps perfection, okay? Effort and consistency. Acknowledge, your imperfections. Acknowledge the fact that you're human. And make sure that you have a backup plan, okay? So if something doesn't work out, have a backup plan in mind so that you will be able to still keep the rhythm of what you were planning on doing. So maybe running didn't work out for you. Maybe walking is better. Maybe, step aerobics is better. Whatever it is, have that backup plan in place. Okay, that's going to help you. All right. So I hope you guys got something out of this today. I sure hope so, because this is a big deal. And it's one of the things that really is so big, in fact, that it's one of the things that keeps people from ever reaching their weight loss goals. I don't want that to be you, okay? I am here for you. If you got any questions, please make sure you DM me. The special offer, okay. All right, got to tell you guys about it. So if you are one of those people that wants to stop procrastinating, you are ready to be your best self, okay? You're ready to start working on your mindset, and you understand that the reason why you've been procrastinating has been because of A, B, or C. Or maybe you're not sure why you procrastinate so much. I got something for you, okay? I got an audio course that is going to rock your world. All right, it's going to help you get your mind right so that you can stop procrastinating and that you can start making some major moves, some boss moves, okay, in your weight loss journey, so that you can get the results that you have been wanting for years. Okay, doesn't matter if it's that smaller jean size, that smaller dress size, if you just want to get toned up, if you want that A1C lowered, if you want to get off insulin, or if you want to get off some medication, or if you just ready to see that scale number be smaller. Listen, this audio course is for you, because it's going to help work on your mindset and help you to realize why you do the things you do so that you can be better, okay? The audio course is entitled How to Be the Best Version of Yourself, and it is available right now in my e-store. I will make sure that I put the link down below this video. Please make sure that you pick that up. It is $17 instead of $37, but that is just for today. The offer will expire at midnight, so make sure you go pick that up, okay? It is a 6-day course. It is an audio course. You can listen to it in the car. You can listen to it while you're walking out on the track, or if you're running around your neighborhood. Whatever you're doing, you can easily plug it in to your car if you're driving down the road, or if you are just listening to it on your phone while you're in traffic or whatever. You can absorb the information from this audio course. So I encourage you strongly to enroll in it today if you're ready to stop procrastinating and get your life right, okay? I'll leave the link down below. In the meantime, make sure that you stay healthy, stay safe, and most of all, stay consistent. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.